What's up guys, Crean here from LogicLounge.com. Announced today, Apple will be holding a media event on October 23rd. Hopefully the iPad mini, so let's go through a rumor roundup. Now the invitations have been posted for October 23rd at 10 a.m. PST, that's Pacific Standard Time. We could see a plethora of new things coming down the pipeline, especially the iPad mini, which everybody is hoping that this update is going to bring. We're also supposed to see possibly a 13-inch Retina MacBook Pro, a Mac mini, and an iMac refresh very soon as well, hopefully within that media event. Talking about the iPad mini and the rumors that are surrounding it is that it's supposed to have a 7-inch screen, 1024 by 769. Hopefully we'll see something like that come down the pipelines as well. And also 24 iPad models have been showing up in some inventory systems. 24 different versions. I mean, how many different versions of an iPad can you really need? I'm sure you can do, 4G and Wi-Fi versions, but 24 different versions. I'm guessing we're going to see an 8GB version, a 17GB version, a 32GB version, and a 64GB version. So that could account for the 24 different models in both black and white. But again, we don't know. These are all rumors, and these are rumors that you can possibly strongly agree upon, that we've seen pretty consistently down the line. Hopefully it will have 4G. I'm definitely going to get an iPad if it does has 4G. When I got my first iPad, it didn't have 4G, and I was kind of bummed out, so I did go out and get myself a 4G iPad. So hopefully the iPad mini will also have a 4G connection in both black and white as well. Might go for the white version this time. I've always gotten black products. I have a black iPhone and a black iPad. Might get a white iPad mini, but we'll see. Now, talking in the 13-inch Retina MacBook Pro line, there's nothing really new there. It's probably going to be an exact mirror of the 15-inch version, except with a 13-inch screen. There's probably going to be two versions, one with lower in specs and one with higher in specs. Of course, we can probably expect a Core i7 and a integrated everything into it with solid-state drives and 16 gigs of RAM and all that fun stuff that you see in the 15-inch MacBook Pro. We could see mirrored to a 13-inch version. Talking about the Mac mini refresh, I mean, it's been 454 days since the last refresh of the Mac mini. So it's due for a refresh, and this is the perfect time to come out with one. I know I've been waiting for one. I kind of want to use it as a home file server that I can connect to a RAID drive and all that fun stuff. So I'm kind of looking forward to a Mac mini, probably even get one. We're looking at two different versions there as well, one a consumer version and one a server version. Of course, the server version will have more space and storage, and server grade hardware costs you a little bit more money, but you get more server aspects out of it. As with the iMacs as well, two different versions, 21.5-inch and 27-inch iMac versions, with their specs about the same that you see on the current iMac models, but of course upgraded. And we could see the NVIDIA GPUs now being integrated across the line in those products. And of course the iPad, the iMac should be a little bit thinner than we have seen in previous models. So that about does it up for the wrap-up. There's not much information this time on this media event. I've given you everything that we have compiled that could be accurate data. Of course, we'll never know until the media event. That's just how Apple works. So if you have any questions for me, email me, Creighton@LogicLounge.com. Also, visit our Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages, all under the username of Logic Lounge. And be sure to join us right here, youtube.com/LogicLounge, for the iPad media event next week on the 23rd of October. We're going to be doing a live blog and possibly even a live YouTube hangout talking about the media event. So be sure to check right back here on October 23rd at 10 a.m. Pacific time to see all that should be coming out of the event. And of course, we'll have a wrap-up video as well after it to fill you in on exactly what happened. So until our next video, we'll see you guys later.